Let's quickly review everything you've put together so far to help you create your course. At this point, you've refined your topic and identified your ideal learners, you've set goals for your course in the form of learning objectives, and you've brainstormed possible activities and assessments to include. You've done a lot. All of this planning has built a strong foundation for your course. The next step is to take all of this thinking you've done and use it to structure your course. On Udemy, courses are organized into sections and lectures. To understand the difference, I like to use the analogy of a binder, where your course is the actual binder containing all of your content, which is organized with dividers that are your sections. The papers between the divider tabs are your lectures, the actual content that you've organized into a learning experience. Udemy supports the following types of course content: videos, text articles, quizzes, coding exercises, assignments, and practice tests. Your course sections may be thought of as the major topic areas you plan to cover in your course. You can use your learning objectives to help you identify these major topic areas. When planning your sections, don't try to cover too much information in each section, as you may overwhelm your learners. People learn best when content is grouped into manageable chunks. To plan your sections, create groups of related information that will help learners see how the content fits together. Try to keep your sections to around 45 minutes or less of content so that a learner could watch a whole section in a single sitting. The lectures in your course are all of the explanations of concepts, practice activities, and assessments needed to adequately cover the topic area of the section and help your learners achieve the learning objective. Lectures should be short and cover a single concept, rather than one long lecture that covers all of the information for the section. Again, you don't want to overwhelm your learners. People learn best when they can focus on one concept at a time. You can also add resources to your lectures, such as downloadable documents like worksheets and links to external websites or source code. Aim to include at least one practice activity or assessment per section of your course. This helps learners stay on track by checking their understanding regularly and allows them to build their skills throughout the learning experience. Your practice activities and assessments don't necessarily have to come at the end of each section. The best place to include activities and assessments is where they make the most sense in the context of the course. For example, in this section of this course, I explained how to write learning objectives. I didn't wait until the end of the section to have you practice writing learning objectives. Instead, I included an activity immediately after the lecture explaining learning objectives for you to practice writing them. Finally, when planning your sections and lectures, think about how the information you're providing builds on itself to create a learning experience that guides learners in a sensible way through the content. This could mean starting with simpler concepts and moving on to more advanced concepts, or walking through a process in the order one would do it, as I'm doing in this course. In the next lecture, you'll create a course outline, which is a blueprint for the structure of your course.